Today we are looking at the shortest way to identify grammatical structure. In the previous classes we have looked at how to get the adjectival clause or relative clause. So today we are looking at the shortest way to identify adverbial clause or clauses. We should bear it in mind that when you talk of adverbial clause, adverb itself modifies a verb, and a clause must have a definite verb in it. And so adverbial clause, the shortest way to identify them is just to go by the subordinating conjunction. So what are the examples of this subordinating conjunction we have? You can start by having if, you have since, you have before, you have because, you have when, you have why, you have although, you have unless, etc. So you have them like that. Even after can be part of it. After, you have after. So and so on. You have them like that. So if you see any of these ones, any of these conjunctions, subordinating conjunction, if it begins any sentence, that sentence or that phrase is what we call dependent sentence or phrase, as case may be. So in this case, so if this one is beginning, for instance, to say since I came home, I never met with my friend. So since I came home, I never met with my friend. You can see that at the beginning of this one now, beginning with this conjunction, that is since I came home, here in the examination to be aligned like that. And to now be asked that what grammatical name is given to this expression as case may be. So having begun with this since, this is the shortest way. This is the adverbial indicator there, like all this conjunction there. So we're going to look at this one. This one can never stand on its own. Since I came home, it's an incomplete sentence. And so you say it's an adverbial clause, although adverbial clause of time. We can say that adverbial clause or adverbial clause of time. So the answer will just be it is an adverbial clause. If you like, put of time in the bracket there. Adverbial clause of time. Okay. So what is now the function now? What is the function? For you to get the function, you are going to get the function. Mind you can never get the function from the name, from the one that has been brought out, extracted out. You can never get the function there. So where do you get the function now? You trace this one that has been brought out to other question, he or G, whatever in white or level, or even jam, whatever. You trace them back to the passage. So now trace this one back to the passage now. You find it here. So which sentence completed this one or complete this one, as case may be. So you can see that since I came home, what happened? I never met with my friend, So now trace it now. Don't forget adverb modifies a verb. Now trace it. This is a complete section or fraction of the whole of the sentence. This one is a pronoun. So this one you have here is the verb that you have here. This is the only verb and the first verb that you're going to meet here. And so that it modifies the verb met. So that's what I'm going to do. Since I came, I never met with my friend. So I'm going to look at it. That the first way you're going to meet, I'm going to see is this met. And I'm going to put it there. So that's what it will qualify. Another example, let's pick another of this one now. You say if you pass your exam, another example. If you pass your examination, you pass your exam, and buy you a laptop. So in this case, you can see this is our indicator there. That's the adverbial conjunction there. So you have this one here because subordinating conjunction. You have this, so it's beginning this one. So you say if you pass your exam, I will buy you a laptop. So if you pass your exam is an incomplete sentence, what we call dependent clause. Okay, and so it's beginning with this if. Just look at it now. At this conjunction that you have here, is there any verb there? Yeah, there's a verb there. So that the first one, there's a verb in the first one, that is came. And this one makes it a clause. This one to make this one to a clause. This pass, okay? Because there's a verb here, okay? Now say this one too is adverbial clause, and if you pass exam, it's sound conditional. That's an adverbial clause of condition. Just say it's an adverbial clause. It's an adverbial clause. So it's optional to say adverbial clause. Adverbial clause is optional. Say either of condition, whatever you want to do. So if you know that you are not sure of either of condition, either of time, either of reason, just stop at adverbial clause, then you are fine. The mark, rightly. So the adverbial clause. So what is the function now? The function now will be you trace it back, just like you trace the first one. You trace this one to the complete sentence there. This one completed. This is what called main clause. I will buy you a laptop. So I is a pronoun here. So good is an auxiliary verb, good auxiliary verb. Then this is the main verb. So you're going to put the two together. These two, put it together. Not jumping the auxiliary verb and go and pick the main verb. No, pick together. It modifies. It modifies the verb or the verb phrase as case may be. If you want to see it, of the verb would buy. So this is the shortest way to identify adverbial clause in any compression passage it will be given to you. So please share and like. Thank you.